Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome back to PC Building Simulator. We will be starting episode 4. Now in the last one we had a bit of an issue with upgrading one of the PCs that needed a new graphics card and we had to order another one. So we basically took a loss on that one. Now you guys have been very positive with the response on this video and this video series, so let me know if you want to see this series continue, because the issue is this is an early access game. I expect a few more improvements and changes to the gameplay, so if I finish the whole thing then wouldn't be worth checking it out later. So I was thinking maybe I do this one and then I stop, wait for a few changes, updates, and then maybe continue, because currently there are one or two issues that I've already spotted that I expect them to fix soon. So for example, which one was it? See, this one is upgrade my graphics card. The problem here is they don't give you the details and you don't know what card they already have and what we need to upgrade to. And as you saw, they already had a 960 in here, and so we had to get a 970, and 970 is about $300. So in the real world I would never take a job like this. So I expect them to change these things, but I will have to see. Or maybe this is a twist there just to mess with you, because you would obviously want to know what the card is. And like the simple thing that I did in real life was, if somebody said like I need a new graphics card, I wouldn't quote them the money before actually figuring out how much it's going to cost me. So that is something that needs to be looked into. So basically what I'm saying is I might stop this one after this video and wait for them to change a few things before continuing. So this one, I think we have ordered the graphics card, right? Yeah, we have ordered the MSI 970, I believe. And okay, let's do the other ones. And this one needs another, which one was this? Complete upgrade graphics card. Yeah, I'm confused. I took a couple of days break now. I don't remember what you need to do. Let's take Blake's PC. And Blake needed see this one. Okay, this is the one that needed a new graphics card and we are waiting for that. Nicholas also needs a new graphics card. Power supply and CPU. So we'll see what the CPU is and the power supply and just change it with the exact same one. The other one needs another graphics card. I'm hoping I can use one of the cards that I have lying around. Maybe we shouldn't have opened it just yet. Okay, it has a Ryzen 3 quad core. So yeah, we'll order that one. Ryzen 3 1200. Okay. How much is he paying me first? Blake. He's paying 285. I have to change the power supply and the processor. The Ryzen 3 1200 shouldn't be too expensive if the prices are realistic. Ryzen 3. Ryzen 3 1200 is 110. See, so we are getting paid 285. This will cost us 110. Actually, let's go back and order the power supply as well, because I think we don't have to pay if we if we ordered both the items together. I don't think we have to pay again for delivery. Cooler Master MWE Bronze 500. No, hang on, we don't need to remove that. Hang on, I haven't actually worked on this case in real life, so I have no idea how this opens up. Obviously we need to unplug stuff. I suppose this case should open up. So what is, see, I can't go back. Okay, I have to go through here. This one cable that we need to unplug. Okay, there it is. So power supply. So this is the Cooler Master MWE Bronze 500. Power supply MWE Bronze 500. This is 55. So as you can see, we are paying 195 and we are getting paid 285. So that is fine. The order will arrive tomorrow. This is all good. So for now we need to Nicholas Sykes graphics card. Okay, so let's see what graphics card Nicholas has. We'll put Blake's PC here and Nicholas. Okay. Yeah, graphics card. 1050 2G. Upgrade the graphics card. Now we have a couple of graphics cards which we can't use. GPU. We have the 960. We have the 1050 Ti. When did we get the 1050 Ti? Yeah, we can put the 1050 Ti. I think that would be a good upgrade, straightforward upgrade. I hope that works. We have a 1050, we are upgrading to a 1050 Ti. Now if it still doesn't work, then this game is quite broken. And we can use the used one so we can save money as well. Ideally in the real world I would prefer using a new card, but if they're not paying me that much, if they're not paying me for a new one, then obviously I can't put a new one. I mean, generally people tell you in the real life what they want, what they expect. Is that for this one? Hang on. What is this? This is not for this one, is it? Oh, this is for the power supply from the other one. Okay. See, that's why we need storage. Okay, install the cables. Install the USB. Will it run 3D Mark? Let's just do 3D Mark. Now the thing is, we have this 3D Mark and it tells you the frames and all that. We run this to see the temperature if it's not getting too hot, but we are not checking the temperatures. We don't have a software to see the temperatures if indeed it's getting too hot. Okay, done. 2133, very low score. See, now this is doing my head in. We have done the graphics. This was a 1050. We have upgraded it to a 1050 Ti. It doesn't tell you what exactly they want in terms of upgrade. So if you see here, can you do 3D Mark test? See, upgrade graphics card. I have upgraded it. I've put a slightly faster one, but apparently this is not enough. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll put a 960 in and see what happens. See, this is the problem. You have a 1050. Now the customer needs to tell me what kind of upgrade they're looking for. Is it the next 1060 level? They want 1080. What do they want? Slightly more because I would be making the call based on how much they're paying me. If it was like this, they are paying me 185. I'm not going to put in a $200 card when they're paying me 185. I mean, what's the point? Yeah, I'm getting a little annoyed here. Okay, so as you can see, we have a bunch of graphics cards lying around. So originally this one had the 1050. We put in a 1050 Ti and that wasn't good enough, even though this was a 4 GB model. So now I'll try putting in the 962 GB. And if that doesn't work, we'll try the 964 GB. Because this is obviously a game, so we are lacking the details that you would need. So this has worked as an upgrade. As you can see, it shows graphics card upgraded. So 1050 to 1050 Ti isn't a big enough upgrade, but going back to the 960 is. Well, at least the 960s we bought ended up helping us out. And we have to put in a 970 on that one, the other one. $960 I suppose is a slight upgrade over the 1050, but once again, in the real world, would I pick a 960 over the 1050 Ti? Not so sure, because obviously the newer series is more efficient, better optimized and all of that. So it's more about not doing it like the real world, but like how the game wants it. So my guess is they have programmed it in such a way that the 1050 and the 960 60 series, 70 series, they would see that as an upgrade. So that's what the issue we faced with the previous one, when the 960 was a card we already had installed and we wanted an upgrade. So instead of going 960 4 GB, we should have gone for 970, because the game sees that the 670 is more than 60, that sort of thing. Yeah, I think that's the reason why this is happening. Okay, slightly better. Let's shut this down. Leave by the door. Finally, we have something done. Take our money. So this one was Nicholas Sykes, so we'll take the money for Nicholas Sykes. Nicholas Sykes, done. We have some money in the bank. Now we have a delivery for Blake. What did we get? You are gone. Okay, I'm thinking I need to upgrade. I needed to benchmark to at least 3593. Can you do that? 3593. Now see, the problem is, if I had a ton of graphics cards lying around, I could do that. What I'll do is, since we are going to have a 970 coming in tomorrow, we'll use that to benchmark this and see if we get the 3593, and if we do, we'll get that. So he's paying us 355, so we have money to get a 970. Okay, now this is convenient simply because we have a 970 coming up, and this one is the 970, this one is the CPU and the power supply. And so okay, so this might work out. Okay, let's see, we have the deliveries in. So we have the 970, we have the CPU, we have the power supply. So first we'll fix Blake's PC, because we just need straightforward swaps to some of the things, and we've already opened this. So work on this PC. Okay, so we need a Ryzen 3. So we have two faulty Ryzen pieces parts. Okay, thermal paste and fan cooling cable. Okay, power supply. We need to install a power supply. Power supply. Make sure we connect everything to the power supply. So I believe we have connected everything. Now we just need to screw this back in. No, what are you doing? PSU mount, this is what we need. Okay, what else do we need? Drive bay. Okay, why did we remove the drive bay? Okay, maybe we... Oh yeah, I remember. Also, this thing has popped open, so we need to close that. And I think, yeah, that's it. We are done. Yeah, even though Blake is an annoying person with his movie collection and all that, he has been giving us jobs, and his jobs do pay us well. Okay, everything's done. Okay, what did we need to do? Yeah, just power it up. Yep, done. Nice and easy. And we're getting some good money as well. How much are we getting? Blake, 285. Nice. So we have leveled up to 4. Okay, what happened? Blake here, just like another flame is dead now because of you. I'm super grateful you came through the repairs. Okay. Yeah, of course. So his cult movies got a copyright strike basically. I'm Bruce Van Cleef, award-winning author. I have recently award-winning author, so he's very modest, isn't he? And recently found myself in need of your services. Personally, I cannot stand modern technology before I work on my... shut up, man. i5 6400 and upgrade to 8 GB of RAM. Now let's see. Now this is what I wanted to do all along. Like look at the prices and see if this is worth it. i5 6400. So this is how we have to do this. Because in the past I wasn't expecting this. i5 6400 is 200, right? Is it the right one? i5 6400 or better. i5 6400 is 200 and we need 8 GB of RAM. 8 GB of RAM is about 100, so we're getting about 330 for delivery. So yeah, this should be fine. This job is something we can accept. This is the good part. Just delete this one so we don't have Blake. Dream is over. Watch this space. He might come back with something. So we have to see this one. Now the graphics card we have is for this one, but what we'll do is we will put the card in this one and see if we get the 3593 score. If we do, we'll order another one for this one. Come on, panel, come out. Oh, one more screw. Okay, so he has a R9290. Oh, R9290 is actually a decent card. So we are probably going to get a 970 at least. Okay. 970, 970. There it is. Let's put in the. Okay, we'll have to open up another one. Hopefully he has a good enough power. So 290 was power hungry, I suppose, so it should be enough juice in here. Why do we need the PCI cover? Incomplete case. That's fine. We're just doing the PC mod thing. Okay, apparently we can't close it without installing everything. Yeah, what is this PCI cover? Okay, this must be like when you buy a new graphics card, it's a cover on top. Okay, we'll install the USB. $35.93 is what we need. If 970 doesn't get it, then we are in trouble. So basically we have to start rejecting jobs now. That, in a nutshell, that's what we need to do. Okay, frame rates are very low. I don't think we are going to get that score. With a 970, what settings are we running this at? So we've only managed 2833. So now this is where the problem begins, because this isn't a good enough upgrade. 970. And first and foremost, how much are they paying me? Hang on, Nicholas Sykes, haven't we already done this one? I'm confused. I thought we already collected the money for this one. Oh yeah, this is done. Okay, he wants a score of 3593. He's paying me 355. So now see, this is now down to guesswork. Does he want a Radeon card? He had a R9 280, I believe, 290, sorry. And the 970 isn't doing it, because we are well short. We'll have to get a 980. Our problem is, as you can see, the cheapest 980 is 340. Hmm. 350, 435. R9 280, R9, RX 470. Should we go for the RX 470 instead? Because it already had a graphics card. Let's risk it and go for the RX 470. Because at least we'll have 25 if this is... Should we? Yeah, if this doesn't work out, I might start rejecting the graphics cards upgrades. I'll just make an excuse saying the cryptocurrency thing is killing my business. So the 970 isn't a good enough upgrade. Since this one already had a Radeon card, putting another Radeon card might be the right way to go. Come on, remove please. Cable, come out. Why is this not coming out? It has to go green before we can move it. Okay, so we know that the 970 isn't good enough. Do we need to install it? Yeah, we'll leave it here. And we needed to put the 970 in this one. Okay, connected. I think we already have the 3D Mark installed. Come on, game. Can get very fiddly. At least the graphics card is showing as an upgrade, so that is progress. Now we just need to run 3D Mark and just get this done. Oh, now I hope that 470 RX 470 does the job, otherwise we are in big trouble. We lose money as well. And yeah, I might start refusing GPU upgrades, because it's a bit of a guesswork. We need a score of 3593. I mean, how can I guarantee that score without having the parts already on hand? I suppose once we play the game further, we might have like a 970, 980, 1080 all in stock, and we can swap those in, check the score and see what it is. But we are not making money with these jobs. Enough money actually. "21 frames. So far I haven't seen any of these go beyond 21 frames per second. 17.8. Yeah, business is not that easy here. 3008. Okay, leave by the door. Good job. So this was Nicholas, no, Jamie Martelli. Yeah, this one was a pain. Finally. Okay, okay, hang on. New parts, discard. My PC is super sluggish. I'm after 4 GB of memory. It would be good if you could benchmark it, but when I picked it up, a lot of stuff came out. It's not like inside, is it? Now, see, when people say it's super sluggish, I'm after 4 GB of memory. Okay, fair enough. But then they say it would be good if you could benchmark it afterwards. Now, if people are not very good with computers, they don't know about benchmarking and 3D Mark 10 and all that. They don't understand that. So you have a situation where they are either super smart, they know half the thing, and half the thing they don't. So it's a bit annoying, although there are people like that who know a few things. And anyway, so upgrade to 4 GB of RAM. So I'm guessing this has got 2 GB. Do we have a 4 GB lying around? 60 team group something. Mortoni value supreme. 4 GB. Yeah, let's get the 4 GB RAM. RAM has been like the good jobs for us, so we get this one. Bruce Van Cleef. Okay, his PC is coming. What did he want again? Processor. Okay, we have ordered those. Guilty C. Okay, Guilty C. We are waiting for. Okay, we have already sent him that. So I think have we done the jobs for today? Yeah, this one needs a new graphics card. Hopefully the RX 470 will do the job. Okay, so we have the 470 and the RAM. Guilty C. We should have ordered that processor as well. Man, I checked the price but didn't order it. Bruce Van Cleef. i5 6400, 8 GB RAM. i5 6400. And 8 GB RAM. DLF motivator. So we're going to spend 330 and we'll get 440. So this is all right. Okay, so this one needed the new GPU. Let's hope the 470 does the job. Hopefully it's a simple case of 470 is more than 290 and that's it. Is it the cover for this one? Probably. Yeah, I'm not confident we'll get the 3593. Okay, plugged in, ready to boot, and we need 3D Mark. We've already installed 3D Mark, right? And when you pick it up, the wires get disconnected. Yeah, let's see if we can get the 3593. We got a 3008 with the 970. Is the 470 better than the 970? Ooh, I'm not so sure. I suppose it is, but again, it's not as straightforward in the real world because you have games that are working with NVIDIA game companies. We are getting a slightly better frame rate, about 24. So maybe this is better, 24.1, but we need a good score. 24.1. Yeah, this is definitely more frames than we have seen before. 21 has been like the best so far. They have a nice museum thing going here. And we've had 17 frames for this one. 20. Okay, this should be done. Oh no. Ooh. A bit of a disaster. So we are going to lose money once again. So 470 isn't enough. Yeah, I suspected that. So basically we need a 980. And you can see the 980 cheapest one is 340. We'll be running into we'll struggle to pay the rent at this rate. Fine, what can you do? Yeah, graphics card. Any more jobs with graphics card, I'm going to be very, very careful. Yeah, I'm probably going to turn down any more graphics cards. Anything with graphics cards. Unless money is insanely high. Yeah, I think they might have been trying to reflect this GPU mining thing with this one. So all the graphics card jobs have been little to no worth for us. And this guy, okay, doesn't need a Bruce Van Cleef. What did he want? Okay, we need the thing for that one. So yeah, that's probably going to be the last GPU upgrade we are going to go for. So we need to clean this one and put 4 GB RAM. Okay, easy enough, I guess. Okay, dust is not getting blown out. What is going on? A lot of dust, I'm guessing. Okay, dust is done. There is no RAM in here, right? Okay, so there was a RAM. Okay. Okay. So yeah, I think job's done. Why do we have to run 3D Mark for everything? It's like everybody just thinks that running 3D Mark means your system is fine. Yeah, we need more jobs like these, simple jobs that can pay us good money. Let's see what score we get for this one. 11 frames per second, so this is not going to be good. Guessing 2000 something, 300. Yeah, so I'm thinking graphics card upgrades, we have to be very careful with those. Like we have to assume like something like a 980, and then even after that, if we are still making money after that, like 100 or so, then we should proceed, because I have wasted a lot of money buying graphics cards that I'm not going to use. I have a few lying around. If I sell them, because they sell for like, I think half of their value. No, I think probably less than half, third or something. I mean, in current market, we would get good money for. We are getting good frames per second here. What graphics card is he using? Yeah, this is good. Let me see what the graphics card in here is. $3573, nearly got the score. Actually, since we are here, let's install Velodron and see what they have. PUBG. So Ryzen 5 1500X and 470. See, they have a 470 in here. So what it means is we need a 1070 Ti for people who need that 35 something score. I mean, base if you want to play PUBG. So okay, this one needs a score. This one is the Bruce Van Cleef PC. Okay, so which one was this? 185. Nelson. Okay, what does that? I need something. It takes so long to open everything. Anything. Nicola Nelson. Okay. Replace hard drive. Replace power supply. Okay. See, now we don't know how big the hard drive is. So I'm going to assume we are going to put the biggest one in, or close to the biggest one. So 4 terabyte is 130. Now best case scenario, we won't need that big a hard drive. Maybe a 3 terabyte or a 2 terabyte should be enough. So 70, let's assume 70. And power supply, let's say a 500 watt power supply. This one, the one we installed. So 55 and was it 70? I think it was 70. Yeah, so we are comfortably in under budget, so we'll accept this job, but we still need to open it up and see what upgrade we need. So we got this one. Bruce Van Cleef's PC will be coming tomorrow. This guy with the 3593, the one who's causing all the losses, his graphic card should arrive as well. So we'll do one more day, wrap up the PCs, and then I'll end the video. So end the day, go to work. Okay, so we have the CPU, the RAM, and the GPU. First we'll sort out this one. GPU. Now look at all the graphics cards lying around. Current rate, current market, I would make good money. Come on, is this a 970, 980 that doesn't need a... Really? Do we have those sort of cards? A 980 that doesn't need a... Oh, interesting. Very interesting. No, sorry. We needed to put the USB. We already have 3D Mark installed. Yeah, we don't need that. Now please get to 3593. Otherwise we would be out of business. Come on, 3593, 3593. Doesn't look good at the start. Why is a 980 in there? Oh god, this isn't looking good. This is getting worse performance. I don't understand. Hope the game is not screwing with me. Okay, 25 point. I think we should get over because we were getting 24 with the RX 470. So we're getting nearly 26 here. Hopefully this saves our skin and we don't end up losing our business. $22, $23. Okay, this is also slightly better, so we have hope. Yeah, this looks like something from Halo. Oh no. It's the CPU that's causing the problem. So why don't we instead upgrade the CPU? How about that? Because we have been just simply focusing on the graphics card. Although they don't say that you have to do it like that. But let's do it because I need to save some money because we are going under. So hang on, let's see. It was guilty C. See, I did not read it properly. It says I need to upgrade my PC. So it's not saying upgrade the graphics card. It's saying upgrade the PC. So, oh, this was more of an open-ended thing. Aha, I did not pay attention. I assumed this was a graphics card upgrade. Okay. We have something to think about. So what we'll do is we'll run the will it run software. And we'll get a slightly better CPU. Hopefully that should fix it. Yeah, I think I should have read this properly. This was slightly different. So we have a Pentium G4400. I'm not going to put in an 8700K on this one. Let's go back to the sailing simulator. G4500. Now what I would like to know is it possible that we have a record of... We don't want to open that. If there was like a score for all the... I wish there was a score for all the other CPUs that we have tested. 3D Mark scores, and if we could use that to get an idea. Because if we go for the G4500, because we were losing score because of the processor. See, G4500 is the minimum they want. Is it big enough of an upgrade? 6600K. Also, the RAM is also not enough. Okay, let's run 3D Mark again and just read the score properly. CPU is the bottleneck here. So if we upgrade the CPU, we had to do this economically. We could have saved the money by not ordering the... We got a better score with the 970. 470, sorry. So we could put in the 470, maybe add in a bit more RAM and see if we can get that score up. Yeah, we won't have to spend any more money, but just adding more RAM, will that increase the score? Because we were getting a better score with the 970. So let's put the 970 and 980. We could use it for something else and down the line. This could still work out. This could still work out. Yeah, I'm trying to see if we can do this without losing too much more money. See, 33. So CPU score is 1730. So we definitely need a better CPU. We only need a slightly better CPU. Okay, what I'll do is I'll get a slightly better CPU, and if that doesn't work with the 980, no, we could use it with the 470. So G4500. Should we go for the 4520? It's $20 more. And let's go for this one. What is this thing? I've not figured out. So, do we have any more jobs for today? Okay, Blues, Van Cleef and Nelson. Hard drive. Okay. So what we'll do is we have a new processor coming up. If it doesn't get the score up to 3593 with the 980, we'll put the 470 and that should hopefully get us up there. Also, I would have liked an option where we could have recorded all the scores that we have done for the 3D Mark, and that way we would have been able to compare quickly in case we needed to know if the score is good enough or not. Okay, let's do this as well. Okay, RAM and processor. Okay, we could maybe Intel Celeron. I thought we could use that one. G3900. We'll see the price. Because I'm not too familiar with Intel processors. Okay, so yes, obviously cheaper. But we are building up a good stock of old parts, so we need to maybe upgrade the storage and keep everything in there and maybe use that. Of course, this is how we save a bit of money in the real world. So 8 GB. Also we have a 2 GB value supreme lying around. Okay, RAM installed. Yep, all done. Yeah, we don't even need to run the 3D mark on this one. Yeah, just plug it in, start it up and shut it down. Okay, just shut it down and take the money. Bruce Van Cleef. More parts unlocked. R9380. See, that would have been useful. Okay, so this is a guy who's upgrade to 500 GB of storage. Okay, that's I think straightforward. 500 GB. How much is the 500 gigs these days? 500 GB is 50. Okay, see, this is good money. Now we are making good money. Okay, Nelson needed a new hard drive and power supply. Okay, so we have to actually put up the PC and see what it is. Yeah, let's do this job for today and then we'll work on that other one tomorrow. Hard drive and power supply. In fact, we'll have to order it. Yeah, so I think we'll just have a look inside and see what it is and then order it and then end the day. Okay. Okay. Sheen Power King 300. When they say replace, they are not saying upgrade. So we order the same one. Did we remove all the wires? Come on, the wire, don't do this to me. Okay, so we got this done. And hard drive. Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte. Can we not open it from here? Ah, we can. Okay, so we need Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte and storage Seagate Barracuda 2 terabyte 70. How much is she paying us, Nelson? 270. Okay, so we are good. Two terabyte 6. Okay, and what else did we need? Power supply Sheen 300, right? Sheen 300. So 130 and we are making 270. So this is a good job. Okay, so we need let's see, so I think this is it for today. So we need to replace the power supply and the hard drive on this one, which should be arriving tomorrow. For this one we need to have a score of 3593, so we need basically the new processor and hope that the score goes over the 3593. And Bruce Van Cleef needs a 500 GB hard drive. So yeah, that's it. Good day's work. Thank you for watching and let me know if you want to see more of this let's play series. And yeah, thank you once again. See you in the next one.